Hey everybody, Tony here. It's 12:01 and we're going to start in a second. Shauna's coming and we have some interesting selections today. We're going to start with mine first. Mine's sort of a high energy jump around thing. And then Shauna's going to go from Jet, the band Jet. You know that band? And then Shauna's going to go with the Rihanna, which will make you groovy. And then I think Shauna's going to cut out after her song because I got a third song from Heaven 17. And I'm going to do a little miming demo for anybody that wants to stick around. This is an experiment, man. This could go completely south. I have no idea. I haven't really taught mime before, but I'm going to show some basics for anybody that wants to learn it. And we'll see how that goes for the third song. So that is it, everyone. Dan, Lindsey, Terry, Graham. I'm going to tighten my shoes here for this batch. Yeah, so what else? It's Friday again. Holy crap. Amazing, amazing, amazing how time just seems to go faster. I don't know, I'm just completely enamored by that time. There is my wife, Mrs. Horton. How you doing, Mrs. Horton?
I am good.
I am good.
Tired from my walk.
Oh, that's right. Shauna was out and about today with her friend Nicole, one of her bridesmaids, actually, a friend of ours. Hiking, so she's hiking the hills. She's got a back-to-back day. Lance, how are you? Yoga tomorrow. Yes, everybody, yoga tomorrow at 11 a.m., usual time. That's been fun. That opens up the stuff. So, do you have the goods on your phone? Oh, look at all that. Look at all the craziness going on. Alrighty then, everyone. You're texting someone. Are you?
So all my friends saw Jessica's flowers and they all want Gretchen's phone number because the flowers were amazing.
Oh my God, this flower arrangement. A friend of ours had a birthday. And, you know, I mean, everybody's small business is struggling. So she was, you know, this girl who owns a flower shop. It's like, whatever you want, how quickly do you want it? And it was like a piece of art. You just wish it wouldn't go bad. It was, I've never seen anything like it.
I haven't either.
Yeah. What's her name? Maybe we can promote her here on
Her name is Gretchen and her company is Flower Power LA.
Gretchen, Flower Power LA. This bouquet, I mean, it should have been a $400 bouquet.
Yeah, it wasn't even a bouquet. It was in this gorgeous silver vase and
amazing.
Had leaves and orchids and sticks with
things
flowers
hanging down. And
looked like lays, like Hawaiian lays hanging off the side.
That was unreal.
Amazing.
Unreal. All right, I'll go first with my song. So here's what I'm going to do. I didn't even tell Shauna this. She doesn't even know. So, oh no. Yes, this is going to be a 2-hour dance party.
See you later.
See you later.
Come out.
So I told them I'm going to do the third song, that Heaven 17 song. I'm going to just teach a little mime, so you can cut out after your song. Yes. Shauna's like, yeah, let me learn how to walk in the wind.
Yeah, don't.
And deal with a glass box. All right, here we go.
Is this yours? Is this how you do it?
Yeah, let me see. I got you covered there.
I forget how to do this.
Yeah, it's like a 14-step process. Can you believe me, of all people, knows how to do this? Then you go to playlists. Then you look for it, two-song dance party right there. And there's my song. I hit play, so there's yours, the second one. So my song is Are You Gonna Be My Girl by Jet. And then Shauna's is SOS by Rihanna, which is, I gotta say, a pretty rockin' tune. And then Let Me Go by Heaven 17. And I'm gonna show you how to do some mime, I guess. What am I doing? I'll do it. All right, so here we go. I don't know if we have the right volume. Glasses off. She's ready. She's ready.
Try to get into it.
Gonna get ready. All right, here we go.
Get into it.
Mm-hmm.
I should just start with jumping jacks.
Whoa. Oh no, it didn't play the right order. That's so weird.
Is it on shuffle?
No, I hit play. Wait. Ah, there you go. Scared. I was scared for a second. Oh boy. here, honey. Not an usual song, man. It's like it makes me go.
I said, are you gonna be my girl? One, two, three, tell my hand to come with me because you look so fine that I really wanna make you mine. So fine that I really wanna make you mine. 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks. Now you don't need a money with the face.
Dizzy time.
Give me that hand.
You make me sick.
Out of the way.
I said, are you gonna be my girl?
No, it's tambourine.
Oh, sounds like it's the phone. Solicitor.
Oh, cool. It's a solicitor on the phone. We're not going to pick up. rip off a soft shell song. I just feel like that. Oh my God, I just feel like that.
That's probably why you like it.
I should have popped that song and put it back to back.
Mime away.
So, are you leaving me?
I'm leaving you.
You are. I love you, Mrs. Horton.
Have fun, Mime.
Thanks for joining us this
Oh,
morning.
you're hot.
I'm sweaty. I'm sweaty.
Me too.
That's 60 calories.
All right, I gotta go to work.
All right, she's going to work.
I don't need us.
All right, so figured, this is about a 7-minute song. Do a little 7-minute mime class for everybody who wants to do it. So here's your classic first move. Simple, easy, not even a dance move. You see my legs? You can take this left leg and you're gonna cross it over. All right, and you're gonna lean to the right. See how my arms are relaxed? Right, so now there's an imaginary shelf right here. And you have to visualize that there's something there, and you have to pretend it's made of wood or marble or stone or plastic. I don't care what it is, but you have to visualize it, and it has to be in one place. See how it's right there? And now, I'm gonna cross the legs, I'm gonna lean, I'm gonna place my arm on that little shelf, right like that. You see that? And then now, you don't wanna pass your elbow through the shelf, because that's not physically possible. You wanna put it back on. And it should be the same place every time. All right? So that's it. You're just leaning, and you take it off. Whoa, what's that? You can go up to the shelf and hold on to it. Best way to create these sort of it's isometric, but it's also isolating a particular spot. All right? So, for example, you guys have seen me do that, right? You've seen me do the box. Boom. Right? So the idea here is go up to a cabinet, go up to a wall, go up to a mirror, get your sticky, grimy fingers on that wall. So before I place my hand on the wall or on the mirror, my hand is super relaxed. You don't want to be Frankenstein. Duh. Doesn't look real. Duh. Like that. So you just want to watch, hand goes up and then on. And the idea is to make sure that the hand stays basically in one place as you move around the hand. And then then you want to get more intense with it, right? You want to make it feel more real. You place it there and kind of get that look like, whoa, whoa, where did that come from? That's strange. I didn't anticipate a glass wall there. Whoa, let me try this hand. More amazement here, right? And then, just like you would a regular wall, place your hands on the wall and move. Move around that regular wall and see if you can keep your hands. Then you pull your hands about an inch away from the wall and see if you can keep your hands in the same place. Right, and then you want to add more to it. You try to, see how I'm driving my hip in? You back away. Give it one of these. Go up to it again. And then you play to see if it's everywhere. And then you can even add a little pound. You can pound on it, right? See when I pound it, both hands move a little bit like it's a piece of pliable glass. Watch. Wait a minute. Of course, if you want to get out, oh damn, oh boy, oh. Huh. the doorknob. There it is. And then you can take the whole box. Move it out of the way. All right, so it takes time, it takes practice. Is this weird? Is this a weird thing that I'm sharing with you guys? All right, so here's another way you can kind of isolate, right? Tug of war. Tug of war. I'm probably giving you too much. But, so you look down, you pick up the rope, right? One hand at a time. So there, and there. Right? Now already there's somebody preventing me from pulling on it. That's weird. And whoa, son of a whoa, whoa! See what I'm doing there? Right? So let's pick up the rope together. Kids at home, come on, pick up your rope. Now remember, you have to have, rope is wide, so you have to have a decent amount of space when you pick up your rope. That's dental floss. You don't want to, no dental floss, okay? You want your index finger and thumb to come together and create a nice space for a big, thick rope, okay? One arm at a time, you go down, you pick it up, and the minute you pick it up, there's tension on the other end, automatically, right? So you pick it up, it's got a little bit of weight to it, so, right, and then, ooh, you try to pull on it, nothing, whoa, whoa, whoa. So you see how my legs are? Super wide, right? Still have my nice space. And this, you can see that these hands work together. If they're separate, right, if you're doing all this, the distance has to be the same the whole time, right here. You see this? The same, unless you pull, release with this hand, grab and close, re-grab, all right? So let's do the grab and re-grab. Pull. This one stays here, this one goes inside. Now this one's holding onto the rope, reach out. Pull, here, here. Pull, here, here. Pull, here, here. Whoa! There you go. Next week, maybe I'll work on a little popping and locking, even though I'm not that great at it. But for an old white guy, I think I'm doing okay. So, yeah, and then walking in the wind, that's another one. All kinds of fun things you can do. Funny enough, let's see. 100 calories just from that little 2-song dance party and a little mime class for the kids and some of the adults. It's a fun party trick, you know what I'm saying? No dental floss, that is correct, good. Tip of the day. Tip of the day, no dental floss. Yeah, I'm good at that. You know why I'm halfway good at that? Because, you know, when I was a kid and I went off to college, I still had a pretty strong speech impediment. I almost just did it. And I used to get really hung up about it, you know. So I took acting, you know. I took acting and speech communications. How crazy is that I picked those two things? Obviously because I needed to learn how to communicate better and be more articulate and not stumble over words and whatnot. So I forced myself just through those two different paradigms, if you want to call it that. And but you know, first on my freshman year, I took a mime class. That way, I didn't have to talk, and I took a whole year of it. I really fell in love with it. And then later on in my junior and senior year, I would do these live mime shows all over campus, all over the local town, and it was pretty irreverent, I got to say. You know, I would crank up Beatles and Jean-Luc Ponty. You know who Jean-Luc Ponty is? It's acid jazz. It's like really funky music, and I would crank it way up, and I'd go up on stage, and I would do all this fun stuff, you know. So, and then when I ran out of money, I'd go down, you know, outside. I'd put a hat down and make a few bucks so I could eat when I came out to California. So, yeah, I mean, mime was my first introduction to feeling comfortable in front of groups of people and performing, and it fed me, you know, early on. So there you go, a little bit of mime. I don't do it very often anymore. A lot of people don't know I have a history in it. And it takes time like anything else. I feel a little bit rusty. You know, I don't know if my my glass thing is, my hands are moving a little bit, you know. So the key on all that isometric stuff is parts of your body have to be super relaxed, right? When you're doing this move here, right, and you're leaning. The hand, right, this is all stiff. Shoulder is flexed, bicep, tricep is flexed, but I have to release everything from my elbow down to my hand. So this looks like I'm actually leaning on something, right? And then, you know, of course, you can lean over and then you grab your fake beer, right? And there's my beer. Of course, a beer isn't like this. That's a beer's not. A beer is shaped like that. Having had a few thousand in my life, right? And so where's the top of that bottle? The top of that bottle is right about there. It's right about there. Oh, I guess that's not a screw top, but I'll get it. And then, you know, gorgeous on that little shelf over there. So there you go, kids. You got some dance, got a little mime, want to mix it up, learn a few things, have some fun. It's Friday, the weekend's coming. You know, a lot of states are opening up, things are changing. I'm telling you, man, if you're still a little bit scared, don't be afraid of wearing that mask, man. I'm telling you, protect yourself, protect others. I still wash the crap out of my hands. And keep distance, you know what I mean? This thing ain't going away. Look what's going on in South America right now. Holy smokes. Really, really scary down there in Brazil for a lot of people. Argentina. Is it Argentina? Brazil? I don't know. I have to check. Beer is so nice. It's my enemy to staying healthy. Chad, I'll tell you a story. Quick one. My friend Bill Bondi, Navy SEAL, started P90X, lost a bunch of weight, plateaued, got off the hooch, as I call it, for 30 days. The weight fell off, man. He got ripped. And after the 30 days, he didn't really drink that much anymore after that. So that could be you, dude. So thank you all. I broke a little sweat here. I did a live TV thing this morning on a show called The Jam. I don't know if some of you have seen that or not this morning. That'll probably, we'll pop that up on the website and on various social media platforms. So Michael Winston. Bill Bondi, that's right, Michael. How are you, brother? Michael got me he used to run the largest watch store in New York City when I first met him. And I got a beauty from you, dude. I still love it. I love that watch. So there you go, a little side story that doesn't have anything to do with mime or dancing or fun or laughing. But anyway, he took care of me. All right, everybody. Delaware loves me. By the way, there was somebody from India today, and somebody from Moscow today, and then all across the states, which is really, really cool. So it's really fun to be able to do this. One day I had somebody in South Korea and Switzerland. Like, think about that. At the same time, hanging out with all of us, all of you. Jay Keefe, what? Jay Keefe. Oh, look at that. Family members everywhere. I love it. Great to see you, Jay. Anything else from anybody? Yeah, that's right. Memorial Day is coming up, everybody. Hope you had fun this morning. That Rihanna song was a good one. I didn't realize that Rihanna song had a riff from an old Soft Cell song. I realized that in the middle of it. Putin. No, I don't think Putin was in here. Yeah, Putin was doing the dance party today. The guy, he's loose as a goose, I'll tell you, man. Crazy as a snake and loose as a goose, that Putin. Cleveland! Kansas! Look at this. We're all, you know what? Here's what's funny. I mean, Facebook and Instagram could be such a hideous place where people just say nasty things to each other. And that happens often. Canada in the house. Oh, yeah, up there in Canada, you know, Canada. Great to see you. But it's also a place for us to do this. You know what I mean? So you really have to decide whether you want to be a giver or a taker here in these days. And I recommend the giving part. It's better. Even though I get revved up when people say really dorky things in here. Man, I get too revved up. I gotta own. All right. I am officially finito with this morning. And thank you all. Quebec, French, Quebec, Illinois. Thank you, everybody. Tony Horton over and out. Again, little last minute announcement before I do go. Poland. Wow, that is amazing. Poland is crazy. That's so far away. Vancouver, not as far. One of my favorite cities of all time. Lancaster, UK. I got to come and visit. Missouri. Tennessee. Yeah, everywhere. This is beautiful. Greece. What is happening? Canada, Greece. Tomorrow is yoga at 11 o'clock here, West Coast time, in Los Angeles, City of Angels. And I don't know if Shauna can join me again. She's making herself very busy these days, which I'm very glad about. So it could be the two of us. It could be just me. Last week was kind of combat yoga, meathead yoga. I broke a gorgeous sweat. I got after it. I'm having a little back issue. So it might be really about protecting my back tomorrow, but we'll see. Michael, take care, buddy. Good to see you again. Yeah, let's do some skiing sometime. Hopefully, I got my season ticket at Jackson Hole yesterday. They're cheap right now in the spring. New Zealand, it just hit central Minnesota up there, all going for a boat ride with the Pope up there, you know. Up there just short of Canada, yeah. Quebec, French Quebec. These are my accents, they're not good. Pennsylvania's like New York, you know, how you doing? What are you guys? Costa Rica, can't even begin to try to do that one. Surfside Beach, Texas. Oh, that's a killer spot. All right, I am now really, honestly, swear to God, goodness and gracious, I'm going to say goodbye to each and every one of 188 of you that are still in here. Thanks for joining Sean and I in the dance party. And hopefully that mime thing wasn't just silly and stupid. You know, maybe the kids will learn how to do that or do this, and it'll be a fun thing for them. All right, Tony Horton, over and out.